Okay, so any questions, anything that you guys gonna go over today? Anything specific?
Uh, uh, I don't know, like we can go over maybe a gold trade this morning.
Okay.
So that was a two situation, like a two setups.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one in London Open, just after the London Open that I took,
All right.
and it
London Open. So what time was
yes.
exactly? So I is
So
three.
in here it was well, 8:30, but the London Open.
So on the law.
So I'm not sure. Like, let me see quickly.
So you mean? Let me see. So I don't
London
worry. This is a goal, right? So see, that's
8:30.
this morning. So London was
Um,
around here.
around,
Yeah,
I
around
think so.
4 p.m. 4 a.m.
Think so. Yeah. Um,
This is Tuesday. So that was just today. So last night, right? That's what you I mean, no, I mean this morning.
this morning.
All
Yes.
right, so this is Wednesday. So this is not today. This is last night. So today or okay, London Open here around here was so 4 a.m. Something like this. Yeah.
Think so. Yeah.
So let's go to the 5 minutes. So where exactly you where you
So let me see. Oh, I couldn't find the
so
chart
this
on
is
here.
this is right now here it says 2 a.m. This is 3 here, right here. This is 3 a.m. right here, this candle right here,
Mm-hmm.
which is like the opening of London. So
Mm-hmm.
where exactly you took it? You took it forward or
Yeah,
around
I
here?
think I took it. Well, maybe I have a different chart here, but for some reason, 340. Um,
Maybe you should move to the New York Times so you will see the exactly the same time.
so I have a. Let me just flip to the New York Time. Okay, so New York Time. So it was 17th of April at 3:40. 3:40. So this order block on
Yeah,
5 minutes.
340, like 340. I mean, that's 3 a.m. That's London.
London, yes. Uh-huh.
All right, 340. So 340 is gonna be here, right here. So based on what you're saying, like it's gonna be that break right here, and then
Mm-hmm.
liquidity graph here.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, so we have a break here. Then we have this order block right here internally. So market never breaks below the order block, so you grab liquidity here, and then breaks above here. That's when you took it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. Yeah. So that's a good setup here.
So that was
Something like this.
so,
I don't know how many people you did, but it would
so
be a
they
good
grab
setup either way.
they grab liquidity just after the open. So that was a quite nice setup.
Yeah, that's a good setup here. All right. So that
And,
break
and then
here, then the liquidity grab right here.
mhm. And then I try to re-enter later on for another setup just of the order another order block, but it just went through like a halfway through and then it just stopped me out, unfortunately. So
So where exactly what was the setup here? So you mean this
uh,
one right here? Because I have a order block here,
I think
liquidity
so. I
here,
think it was this one, yes.
something like this. Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of too high here already.
Mm-hmm.
So and it was getting into this levels here, which is, I think it's order blocks here. So yeah. That's why when you take a trade, I recommend you guys to take only one trade, a good trade, because when you over trade or get one and after one, just because you're winning, you're most likely gonna be leaving profit the market after you win. So if you have a good trade, like a full good trade, like a one or two, or even one more than one or two, like one or three, and stop trading. Like if you're learning and you're just doing bot testing to learn, then that's fine. You can take it. But it's good too if you guys are already like looking at to be profitable and consistent, like only one good trade a day, that's gonna keep you, that consistency going. Because when you take one trade and then okay, I see another one, most likely the second one, you're just acting based on hype. Your emotions are a little bit like too excited because you already win a trade and you seem like you're
Yeah.
unstoppable. And then you go to the next one and you maybe not doing the right thing. So that's why I recommend you if you're gonna be taking one trade, full trade, if it's win, then just if you're really like I said, like if you're doing bot testing, then that's fine. You can continue trading because you're learning. But if you're already like looking to get consistent, one good trade, one good win, full TP, then just stop trading because most likely you're gonna give profit to the market. Okay? We don't want
Makes
to do
sense.
that. We want to make sure that we're making profits and we're keeping the profits. Okay. Any other trade here so we can go over?
Yes, me. I have one on the gold too.
What time?
11:35.
11. Then 55.
35. There. Yeah, exactly
That
there.
one. Yeah, I took that trade and lost it as well here. So yeah,
Ah,
took that one. Yeah, everything was there. So I think like it's a good setup here. It's just market was today looking at to do a pullback, a deeper pullback. So yeah, I took it here. It was a liquidity grab, tapping into the order block, and then give us a clear break right here. And I also took that trade and ended up losing the trade here. So is that one of those trades that it has everything, but we're gonna lose anyways, okay? So it doesn't mean like you did something bad, it's just
I took the first trade on
right here, this one,
10:50 on 10 20 25.
35.
See, in
Yeah, this
25.
one right here. Boom.
Yeah, that
Then
was the first. That
all
was
right,
okay.
and
The second one,
that's the thing, like what happens with that's what I say like about the trades. Like most of the time, I also do second trades sometimes on a day, but uh at the beginning it's always good to stay with just one trade. I always try to be one to skip to one trade most of the time. But like I said, I have people on my back, so I had to be sometimes taking a second trade in case that I break even or even if I lose to give it a second chance. But when I'm trading by myself, I always try to keep just one trade because most of the time, like the first trade is gonna be the most powerful one that you're gonna find, and it's gonna be the best one because you literally sometimes when you sit on the computer, it takes or it passed maybe 1 hour, 2 hours for you waiting for that specific setup. And you look everything, you waiting for that confirmation. So when you give you that confirmation and you take the first trade, that's gonna be the best trade that you're gonna find on that day because you already been waiting for it, you've been patient for it. The second one is kind of more like you forcing it. Sometimes doesn't mean that you're forcing it, but sometimes you're looking at and you're trying to find you start thinking that market's giving you something there when it's not. Like if it stop you out at the beginning of break even, let's say most likely you had to wait for the market to start moving a little bit, maybe a couple of hours. Because maybe the trend on that day, even though you're looking for buys, maybe it's not ready, and it might stop you on the next one. So that's why I always recommend you guys to do one trade a day, at least for the beginning, because that way you're gonna be like more disciplined when it comes to finding a good setup. The second one, like I said, even if you win, when you win and you take a second trade, that second trade is gonna have less probability because you already hyped. You're already happy about the first one that ended up playing out pretty good. You feel like you were unstoppable, and then you're gonna be looking out for another trade. And you most likely because of the emotions going on, you might start making things to, I mean, wishing for something to be there, and you're gonna start, adding things that might not be there, or confirmation that might not be there, just because you want to take it, But
Mm.
here, like I said, that this trade here specifically is good trade. Nothing bad. It's just gonna be one of the trades that, even though you do everything right, you're gonna lose it. Okay.
Yeah.
How about this one? Do you think this would be another setup for us with of this order block with liquidity grabbed
Yeah,
in
this
here?
one would be as well here. I actually took this one right as well here, but I didn't take it here. I take it above here, because one thing that I was kind of worried about this taking this trade here is that we were exactly on this 4-hour order block, and that's was the kind of thing that was kind of me, more worried about. What we were here right there on this order block, and we have all this rejection, tapping into that
Mhm.
and having some reaction. So I was kind of worried that market was kind of having the reaction that he had. So I didn't take it right here. I take it a little bit more up here, and then as well stop me out here uh, with this one. So it was a body trade if it would be another scenario, like I said. But I was kind of worried about like what was going on here in the 4-hour, like what I
Mhm.
just we talk about that a couple of times. Like uh, it makes sense to take a buy, but as well it's also doesn't make sense, because yeah, I have the structure bullish on my side, but I have an order block right here that market can easily just push the market down. So I wanted to have like a second confirmation here for me to take the buy, and end out either way it end out stopping me out. Even if I would
Mhm.
have be here, it would have stopped me out, break even, stopped me out anyways, because market wasn't an order block, and that's why I wanted to see a second break to be more confident about the setup. But was
Mhm.
it the final result was the same thing?
Do you think? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
So, do you think? So, in any different scenario, do you think if I would enter right here, do you think that'd be appropriate, or should I better
No,
wait
no,
for
no.
this
It,
level?
break above here. Yeah, the break above here, because if you do here, it's gonna be the same thing that we've been explaining almost every single day, that this is not a break. This is
Yeah.
like
Okay. So just
a
like by the
pause.
candle. Okay. Got it.
Exactly. So if it breaks above that,
Cool.
that's when you have the confirmation of the break, and that should be the good to go for you to take the buy here.
Cool. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you.
Anybody? Any other questions? Any trade that you might take or took? Want to go over? So let's go into what we see for London. I mean London now. Who took the buy yesterday? I mean, I was looking out for the buy yesterday, but never give me like the confirmation I was looking for. Uh, and now taking the liquidity after London, literally. So, but here today I'm looking at for the market to we're still bullish in the 4-hour here on gold. So we're creating higher highs and higher lows still. Like we're just respecting this order block. I see market grabbing liquidity about this higher lows here in the 4-hour. I have the 1-hour giving me like a double bottom thing here as of right now. So I want to see the market either give me like a swing here liquidity, or swipe this liquidity here that we have, which is gonna be this one right here. Okay, so after 9, I want to see something like that. I want to see the market actually grabbing those liquidity here, or even going even down here, or of course giving us like another high, and then liquidity, and then something like this. That's what I'm expecting for gold right now.
Mhm.
One thing that I might be looking at will be for a sale if it goes right into this order block as well. If you get here, and doesn't do any, pullback here and get here, I might just look for a possible sell opportunity here, something like this, and then take the sell.
Mhm.
Okay, that's what I see for gold today. More buys right now than anything, but if it gets to this order block right here, then at that point I might just have a second chance. I mean, a second and second thought about looking out for possible sell as far as market give us a confirmation here. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
makes sense. So that was
Yeah.
Anybody trade US 30 today? I want to go through it maybe, or GJ, any setup?
I didn't see anything on US 30. Did you see any entry?
No, lately what US 30 has been doing is like unbelievable. It's just been pushing aggressively up and down. If it's gonna go up, it doesn't do any confirmation, it just go. And when it drop, it do the same thing. It just drop, it doesn't do any confirmation. So I haven't seen any liquidity grab on 15, no 5. When market start pushing down, it just go off. And I never do something that makes sense for me to get in. So that's why I'm not taking any trades lately, because it's been like that since Monday. It's been just pushing, going down, pushing up, not confirmation, just go. And move 100 pips, 150 pips, but without confirmation. You drop 300 pips without confirmation. Yeah, I see like it might grab liquidity on 3 minutes and 1 minute, but I'm not looking for this kind of liquidity grabs, on the 1 minute, 3 minutes. If you see like that at that time frame, maybe you find setups. Like I said, I stick to the 5 minutes only liquidity grab and order blocks. So on this time frame, specifically 5 minutes, I haven't seen anything lately. Either do like the liquidity before 9:30 and then drop at 9:30, or you just don't do anything. You just start breaking and going off for no reason. So I haven't found anything on US 30 lately.
Hey, Vlad, I took a test trade at 7:10 p.m. this evening. Want to take a look to see if
7:10,
this is a
7:10. You mean AM or PM?
PM just this evening. Yeah.
What in US 30?
Gold.
So you took it here, I think, around here or here. Where exactly you took it here? Oh, all right. Yeah. So yeah, at that point, yes, it's good. Because you have the break of a structure here in your favor. Then you have the liquidity grab here. You hold the order block right here and do a minor lower high and do the break right here. So yeah. That was a good setup here.
Oh.
Take it. Okay. It has everything here. Everybody understand this setup here or not?
Yes, clear.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so because it's clear here, breaking over favor, then liquidity grab below here. Market respect the order block right here, and then give us the break right here, and then boom, that was a setup here.
Yeah, that was the other block I used.
Okay. Yeah, in that case, it's a good setup here.
Good question. Would you wait for the pullback or you just let it run after it break a structure?
After it breaks, I mean above here, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you do that, depending on how far away it's from the break, because like say you have you're looking for a break here to take the trade and market close like this. And if you take it here, your stop loss is gonna be in the middle of nowhere, So at that point, I might do a wait for a retest to get my enter here, my stop loss here maybe. But if market close like this, like kind of close enough to the level of break, I might just take the shot here, and my stop loss is gonna be either here. It's gonna be based on, I always wait for the pullback or retest depending on how far away close from the level of break.
Blood. I have a question over there because on the candle of the 55, I'm seeing on Black Bull, but I see the candle on red. It's not green. The
Which one?
55. Of the 55, this sermon, this.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
I
see it
see-
like I see a red as well. But like I said, I don't know
okay.
how it looks like on the broker. Remember that Black Bull market is gonna be way different from your broker. So,
I'm using Black Bull. I moved to Black Bull.
but I mean but broker as a broker,
The broker, yes, the broker. I moved.
like
So
I said, might be no on Black Bull market you might not see like red. I don't see a red here either, you know,
Yeah,
but
it's
maybe
red,
another
yeah.
broker might see it, you know. So all depends
Mhm.
on the broker that you're using because Black Bull market might not be there, but another broker might be red, you know. So because if you see like the structure that he has, it seems like it create a level here, you know, even though it's a red here. Like I said, all depends on the broker. Maybe this one, I don't see either red. I see a red. I don't see a here bullish, you know, or green, whatever. Okay.
Okay. To me,
Like I said, sometimes when you're
entry-
taking that trade, I mean, in your case, you see it red because you're still on Black Bull market. But when you're trading, sometimes you're gonna see a difference between trading view and the broker. You always have to go with the broker confirmation because
Okay.
that's where you take the trade. You know, trading view is just to do the analysis and everything. But sometimes there's gonna be like differences between candles or candle close or confirmation from TradingView and your broker. So what I recommend you guys to do is always go with the broker confirmation because that's where you trade. That's where you have to have the data and the confirmation good because it's when you're gonna be actually trading, if it makes sense.
Okay. In case that we assume that this red with more body candle, the entry, the correct entry should be on
Here, right here.
7. Yeah, over there. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, it would be here. If it's not, as I said, but maybe on his broker is blue. But here, if it wouldn't, it would be here, which is gonna be either way. It was gonna be valid. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Anybody else, guys?
No, I'm good. I think I just need to keep rewatching the main video that you broke everything down based on how to find the precise setup. Not to say I'm not confident or anything like that. It's just that I'm like I said, I'm a very visual person, and like I said, when I take these practice trades in live time during the market, I see because like I said, like watching it over and over again, obviously doing these demonstrations, I'm getting very familiar seeing it before it happens, or at least anticipating it. And sometimes I just let it run just to psychologically say, okay, I seen it, and I let it and let it play out, and then wait for the next opportunity for it. So I'm getting good at that of like spotting it. But again, like I said, it's all about reps and just pacing yourself. Like I said, this is a process, not a sprint. You know what I mean?
I know. Hey, like I said, it's all about getting used to it, and
Yeah.
and I know it's not gonna be easy, but the more you practice and the more you back test or forward test, whatever you do, that's when I get you there because at the beginning, like for anything that you do, it's gonna be kind of, the confidence is not gonna be there, and you still like even though you see it, you're gonna be afraid of taking it because it's all about like the confidence that you might have on the setup. But the back testing, like doing back testing or forward testing on demo or anything, is gonna get you to that confidence to start looking for and start, taking the setups right here. But like I said, if you guys watching the videos and everything, you guys have questions, just let me know, and don't wait for the call because sometimes you might just wait and just forget the question and then you just get, okay, what? I was thinking about something and then I just let it go because sometimes when we're doing like when you doing the bot testing or doing the practice, you might have questions that come up and then if you don't put a note on it and maybe forget it. So but that's what you guys have to do, just bot testing until you get it. As I say here, we're gonna go like what we're doing from now on is just gonna be seeing the trades that you take and we review it and then give you guys like an update on them, and for everybody to look at what, if you do something right or if you do something wrong, or what would it be the best, way for it to approach it. And like I said, sometimes we're gonna do everything right, and there's nothing wrong with you or the strategy. It's just like there's gonna be setups that you're gonna lose anyways. Even though you have everything there and you wait confident and wait for confirmation and everything, you're still gonna lose because that's the game. So
Mhm.
yeah, I don't know if you have any other question, guys, here. If not, and then we can call it out for the day.
Do you think that would be possible, like maybe, I don't know, like a next week, if you can test every like each of us? So let's say you give us a scenario and you say, and you can ask me, oh, how do you go about this trade? Can you see any trade here, Lucas? Where is your order
Yeah, we can do
block?
definitely we can do that. I mean,
Like a person by person, maybe
I
someone will
know.
have a chance
Yeah,
to.
we can definitely do that. We can take the next week and we're just gonna do that and make sure you guys like which one is having like so that way I can see like which one is missing something here. But like I
Mhm.
said, guys, like don't wait for you guys to be there in that thing. Don't be afraid to say, you know what, I don't understand here pretty well what we did here, or I don't understand something. Because we can do that, but I don't want to do it for the last week, or
Mhm.
for the last time, and I still, in some of you still have like those kind of missing information that you might didn't understand, during the
Mhm.
process of the boot camp. So we can definitely do that, but also if you guys need help with something in specific, even though it's from the beginning, market structure or anything, just say it, because now is the time to talk about it and review it and go over it until you get it. Because the whole point here is for everybody to be on the same level and understand everything the same way. I don't
Mhm.
want to see one on the top and then another guy here is still struggling with market structure. I don't know if it makes sense. So,
Mhm. Yeah.
uh, don't be afraid to just say, "Oh, bro, I don't get it here," and we can, go over it. That's fine. As much as we have to go through it, we go through it. That's the point here. Okay.
Okay.
Does it make sense for everybody?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Mhm.
So yeah, guys. So we're gonna call it out for the day. Let's see what happens on Asia. If you give us something here, but you guys already have like the idea what we're looking for here for Asia. Let's see if it plays out. Last night, like I said, the setup that I was looking for didn't ever play out. It played out on London, so I didn't take anything. So let's see if he give us something here and we take it. Any questions, just let me know through the chat. Like I said, I send the video over. I'm gonna send the link today as well. I'm gonna send it right away so I don't forget, because I let my assistant to do it and he forgot about it. So I'm gonna do it right away here. So that link is gonna have like for you to put a credit card on it, but it's not gonna charge you anything. Okay, it's gonna be there. You just sign up, and so you don't forget. Let's say that you don't want to go and continue paying for the next month, you just cancel it right away. And if you cancel it right away, you're still gonna have the free month that as I promised, and you don't have to worry about like, oh, the subscription is still on and it might charge my car the next month. So as soon
Mhm.
as you sign up, if you don't want to continue the service, just cancel it right away so you don't forget. And then you're still gonna have like the free month there, and then you don't have to worry about the next month, bill. If it makes sense, okay?
Mhm.
Okay.
Can I join through this link from after the bootcamp in the beginning of May? The link still will be valid for me?
No,
Or
like I'm gonna send it. And it's gonna be valid for 24 hours. For those people that are already in on the boot camp,
oh,
just
okay.
let me know once you get there onto that point. Like, okay, I have to renew. Of course, you're gonna be canceled on that point, and then just let me know. I send the link so you can be on sign up back again on that link, okay? Because if you
Mhm.
do it now, you're gonna do have two accounts. That one is gonna be active, and the other one is gonna be active either way. So both of them are gonna be active. So it doesn't make sense. So
Mhm.
at the end of the month, when you know that you have to renew, then at that point you cancel your subscription, or you should be canceled right now. And once you get close to that date, you let me know and I send the link back again so you guys can sign up. Okay.
Mhm. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right, guys. So take care. See you guys tomorrow. Any questions, just let me know. And take care, guys. Okay.
Great, thank you.
Okay, bye, thanks.
All right, bye.
Take care. Thanks.